Right. Hi guys, it's another one. Okay. So we have another one, okay. Now this one is, as I say, another vertical one, as in a portrait view one. No reason apart from that. The reason I do these portrait view ones, okay, these are vertical ones. The reason I do it is because it's convenient to hold the phone literally this way. It's more convenient, to hold it without accidentally pressing another button or pressing something by accident. So it keeps it smooth and safe, like the recording, per se. Thanks for joining me again. Another walk and talk. It's a funny sort of time. It's early, it's mid-afternoon now. Just gone 3 o'clock. People, families out at the parks and stuff. You can see around here. So there are a bunch of people you're going to see. I mean, I might have to, get a few, encounters, as I say. Encounters. Encounters. Just interruptions, twisted, confused people. I mean, the young people, obviously, that start calling out and giving you all kinds of nonsense. I mean, they're just obviously not naive and simple. But then you see the older ones, supposed adults, that carry on the same. I'm just minding my business walking along this road. I might look a bit different, but apart from that, it's a crazy thing. We've got more in common than we haven't. You know what I mean? It's a crazy thing. That's the crazy thing, Crazy. Because as I say, we've got more in common than we haven't. I'm not going to go into detail now. I'll talk about that in another video very shortly. Got my hoodie with me, my jacket here, because it might start getting a bit cooler in the evening, or when I'm on my way back. Walking past the gamblers over here. Again. Past the gamblers. Old gamblers. But yeah, it's nice. It's alright now. I mean, it was really hot earlier. It's a bit cool now. So I'm walking bloody fast. I had a little quick lunch earlier. I had a couple of cups of coffee and tea and that. And it's like, I don't want to get stitched. You only get stitched or cramp in your body a bit. At lunchtime, when I come back in the afternoon, because I was out this morning, as I say, a long walk there this morning, to and from, and train rides. Busy, sort of hectic, mad morning, such, a little bit. When I went back in the afternoon, I didn't get my full workout in. Like this morning, I done a bit of stretching, because I had to, but I didn't get the full workout. And the reason for that is simply because this exhaustion is absolutely really tired. My legs, my shins and that, the backs of my calves, like up to my knees, because we're doing a lot of walking and a bit of running as well. So hardcore, Yesterday I did the whole workout. The whole workout yesterday, as I say. The whole workout. And me as a martial artist, my exercise is very important to me, so I do it every day. I've been doing it all as far back as I remember. When I first started with my martial arts training, I was 12 years old. I'm now 42, so that means 30 years of kung fu or martial arts in general. I started out with karate, then I did kickboxing, and then all the rest is just kung fu and wushu training. All as I say, so it's already essentially 30 years now of training. So I'm 42. Yeah, I was 12 when I started, and then I moved on, as a bit of Chung Tren, as I say, 5 Animal Fists, by her trainer, so the crane and tiger. Moved on from there, And then we did Bagua Jang, as I say, a little bit of that, a little bit of Tai Chi. I've learned weapons, the Dao, Gun, various martial art weapons for training, so the broadsword, the bow staff, right, the double sticks, the butterfly knife, the mantis, a little bit of southern mantis, tongue ocean, as I say, which is a little bit of that. So I learned, in the 5 animal fist, we learn different things. In the 5 animals I was learning, basic Qigong as well, a little bit. I'm not boasting, I'm just saying I've learned like bits and pieces along the way, you know. A lot of Wing Chun, as I say, I put myself through bits of formal training under different teachers, but the rest of it I just continue to do self-study. And I found it was like the most useful and good. Very similar to 5 Animal Kung Fu 2. The White Crane Fist, very similar to the White Crane by her friend, as I say, Kung 2. Again, similar. So there's similarities in them. I like to flow them and blend them together, but yeah, Wing Chun, as I say, Yong Chun's a very good system. I've been teaching people as well what I know. So I'm not boasting, I'm just telling a little simple bit of a history story of my past, because I'm not absolutely great. I've only learned various forms and cutters and different forms and Taolu and that. I've learned various things that I could, but a lot of them I forgot. I just know certain things, but it's all in my muscle memory. It's all blended as one martial art. I can differentiate between the different styles, of course, systems. You've got to be careful with the word style, because martial arts, it's not like just like an art, a style, some kind of thing you do, like a style of dancing. No, it's a system. It's an actual system. They've got use. Hold on. So it's an actual system. It's going to get a bit busy up here. A lot of people up here, especially later on the way back, most likely. A lot of people around these areas, this corner, the market areas. You go to school a bit around the corner as I went down the road. Yeah, it's been good, all of it's been really, really good. By her strength. So, similar, as I say. Bagua Jang, I said, little with Bagua. So, keeping it going, keeping it going. So, you're not playing. I just keep alive whatever I've learned, Yeah, nowadays I blend it in. Like when we was doing the 5 animals before style or system, it was mostly tiger and crane, a little bit of snake, a little bit of leopard, and then there was no dragon. He showed a little bit of dragon, I'll teach you, but we also learned, as I say, a little bit of the southern mantis system, and a monkey, as I say. A little bit monkey, but actually very useful techniques, and they're all similar. I've got respect and love for all the arts, all the martial arts, basically. And the most important thing is the heart of it, the true message, the true heart of it. Martial arts is about helping yourself, That's the most important thing, purity, the nature, the expression. The essence, I should say, the essence of Dao itself. So yin and yang. The Dao itself. So the essence of Tai Chi, taking Bagua also, then all inside, you know what I'm saying? All inside. It's all inside. And it can be found in all of these arts, especially Tai Chi, obviously. The internal and the external arts. You come through the 3 main, I don't know what you call them, 3 main areas or schools. I don't like to use the word school because there's different branches of different systems of these systems too, of these ways. But it's like, you got Xing Yi Quan, Bagua Jang and Tai Chi Quan. Those 3 are the main internal arts. Okay. People obviously do Qigong training as well. You get external arts like long fist, tongue training, things like that. There's hard and soft elements in all of the arts, even in karate and things. Okinawa and the Japanese karate, all of the arts, all the martial arts. The Yong Chun, of course, same, hard and soft. It's not just hard, really. It's soft in it. A lot of similarities to Tai Chi. Tai Chi. A lot of similarities in the training, as I said. I blend them together, the Yong Chun and the Taiji. I blend them together, what I know, but I only know what I know about each one, you know, more as a full system. As a full system, I say, more so the Yong Chun trainers, so more, and the Bai He trainers, so yeah, these two. Bagua done a little, as I say, as well. I've got the background there, but only in just basics, basically, real basics. I'm very lucky to have had certain teachers, but the white crane fist, I say, the white crane fist is one of the main techniques that we learn. We only learn simple techniques, you know, self-defense and literal application when we was learning 5 animal kung fu, as I say. But the 5 animals, and you know, we do white crane fist, okay, by her trainer, as I say. Yeah, I went for a little. You doing just a little bit of time, mostly by her trainer. So we learn the white crane fist, the Yong Chun, obviously Yong Chun, very similar. Very similar, okay, similar arts, Yong Chun, and the Wing Chun, so it's also pronounced Wing Chun as we know, Yong Chun trainers, so, and by her trainers, so the white crane fist. Yeah. So, and they're very similar, but there's similarities in various arts. I find a lot of similarities in all of them, you know. But yeah, you know, my teacher demonstrated a little tiny bit of drunken monkey one time. He showed drunken monkey, a little bit of that one time. People giving me funny looks. I said, no problem, just breathe, calm down and breathe, you know. Got to kind of speed up along here because it is kind of a bit of a long road, as I say, it's a long road, so got to kind of hurry up really, you know. Yeah, so a lot of similarities there, you know. Yong Chun and of course the Bai He trainers, these two, right, which is a white crane fist. The thing is, I used to use that when I was doing kickboxing, as I say, a bit of history there as well. And I'm not like an expert with the fuck in any art, you know, any of these arts, but I'm better at, as I say, the Wing Chun, as I say, the Yong Chun, but it's like, back then I didn't have as much experience in it. But I was training, obviously, the tiger and the crane a lot in the 5 animal fist, Southern Shaolin way, training in the school. And the white crane fist, I was using it more, you know. The Bai He trainers, as I say. When I was training, I was putting that in together. So when I was doing the kickboxing, as I say, I was like, you know, I was terrified of people punching me in the nose. I was so really nervous of people punching me in the face, you know. Punching me, you know. Not even like just in sparring. We've done all the other training on the pads and stuff, but when we were sparring, I was always good at the kicking of the legs and stuff, but back then, at that time, many years ago, I didn't have the experience, you know. So when it was punching, it'd be like, sometimes they get you in the nose, you know. The tears, and I was very scared back then. I didn't know. My teacher said, just keep your hands up, you know, keep your hands up. Like boxing, no good. For me, it wasn't any good. So back then, as I say, when I was using the Bai He trainer, as I say, to put it in, the white crane fist, I was using that to defend. And I found it's very, very useful. It's very, very useful. So when we were doing the sparring and training, you put the Bai He training and it just works well. So block and defend and cover yourself and protect yourself. Yeah, because when they're coming at you, you remember the basic thing, yeah? When someone's going to punch or strike you, kick your punch, whatever, coming at you to attack, it's always going to be from any angle around you. It's like a sphere, defense technique. You're inside a sphere. You've got different ranges, speeds of course, power, but you've got a different height, a height level. So you've got, of course, high, let's say just a basic thing, high, middle and low. But the basic thing, high, middle and low heights, right? Areas. High, middle and low areas from any angle. And you just turn, obviously, and put your foot in and you step in and you're turning to defend. But it's like, I was, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. So with any kind of attack, any kind of coming at you, obviously, with a straight attack. Somebody exercising over there, big fella. I'm saying whether you're just attacking, as I say, straight or round, like a swing punch or something coming on an arcing angle, back fist, whatever the hell, you know. It's coming on an angle or it's coming straight. So however you defend against that block, it just works anyway in accordance, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just block anyway. According, it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, it could be like a boxing punch, be any thug on the street coming at you, punching towards your face straight or pushing you. Doesn't matter if it's a push or a punch, really. It's coming an attack coming towards your body, a certain speed, you know, and you just defend. If it's a swing attack, same, it doesn't matter. It could be taekwondo, Muay Thai, Hapkido. Taekwondo and Hapkido are Korean arts, as I say. It could be a ninjutsu punch, MMA, whatever the fuck, you know, modern day bloody stuff. I'm not going to go into all that. Whatever. Yeah. System, you name it. But like, it's just a human body at the end of the day. Someone coming at you with their own speed and angling, and you defend however you do. Whether you slip out of the way of it professionally, like a proper boxer, kickboxer, slip in, dodge it, or if it's just, you know, you're just luckily enough to move out of the way because you made the right motion. You know, like if I see a coconut falling from that tree at the last moment and I just duck my head out of the way, it can, you know, that could be classed just like someone punching towards me, you know, different angles and stuff. Yeah, but you know, people singing over there. Know this song. I know this one. I don't wanna go to yeah, I know this one. Yeah. Can't sing the actual words though. Know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm going down here. Oh yeah, so that's my basic like little bit of a background history there on the training and stuff that I've done, obviously. But yeah, in general it's the same, you know, for everything. So you block, you defend from different angles, you know. So there's a lot of similarities between the arts. They're very similar. Very, very similar. And how you adjust them. You can adjust them and tweak the moves, change them a bit, you know. And just adjust them, just adapt them, you know. Do it slightly bigger, slightly wider, slightly smaller, slightly change the range. You've got to practice sparring with people. It's what you need to practice, really. I know, I'm walking along this road, telling a few little tales about stuff I've learned. I'm not a tough. You're not going to see me on the street, hopefully, you know, fighting for my life against some thug who's like learned nothing but he's beating the shit out of me. Or someone who's a trained, real good fighter. No, I just know what I know. Kung Fu martial arts teaches you to be humble, right? I know a great deal about what I know in my Wing Chun, and my White Crane Fist is useful. Basics, hygiene, as I say, very useful. I've done kickboxing, I've done karate, I've done long fist wushu, I've done southern and northern, as I say, certain weapons training. I know about the tiger, about the mantis and the, you know, monkey. I'm not saying I know it all, I'm just saying those little, I've learned what I've learned, you know, over 42 years, in 30 years, 33 zeros, so years of training, and that's the truth, and it's more than some people. It's more than some people, not to compare. I don't mean to like compare and say, oh, it's more than some people. I'm just saying it's really more than some people have learned, but really learned. So I've been very, very lucky to learn that in my life. And my goal is to share. I love to teach people. I love to train with people and see them learn the beauty of the martial arts and really learn how to work simple self-defense skills and simple things to keep them healthy and fit. You don't have to know everything. If you want to know more advanced forms and advanced things, you can train with people that have got much better ability, you know what I and experience, you know. You know what I'm saying? Of course you can. There's always more. There's always people you can learn. You can learn from many people. You can learn lots of things. Learn lots of abilities. You can learn from people that know more. But you might learn less from someone who knows more. Just because he knows a lot of things and a lot of abilities. But you might learn more about specific abilities from someone. Like, I don't know everything about arts. I don't know all the forms, this, that and the other. You know. There's certain things I know, you know what I mean? Of course I don't, huh? You know, certain things I don't. I might not be the kind of guy you see on this corner every day, fighting people and beating 5 people up every night because I'm tough. No way, right? Doing loads of backflips and that. I'm not a fucking gymnast or whatever. I'm not even in the best shape. I'm not even in the shape I used to be. I've got to keep up my training like I do. But, you know, I need to work on it and get a bit more better than I am, you know. And again, it's like what I'm trying to say is though, is I keep fit more than a lot of people, and I know a shitload of martial arts more than a load of people. Training, you know. So, and what I do know is valuable stuff, and I can differentiate the value, you know. I can differentiate the value for me, you know. I know the value, but I live it. I'm walking down this road living it like every single day. I breathe it, and my life is literally breathing the martial arts and the Dao. Inseparable, they're one thing, really. Life, you know. But even when I can't teach martial arts with people, you know, when I can't teach people, I'm still teaching the philosophy. Just sharing the heart, and the heart's the most important thing, really. But you can't have just mind without body, or body without mind, right? So you learn. So you learn what the connection is. You can't just tell someone, hey man, your head's for... Oh, this reminds me of Yakuza, the game. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. There's a lot of things I've seen around here that remind me of Yakuza. This is China, it's not Japan, but there's so many areas I've seen and things... Similarities. I mean, there would be more similarities, right, between China and Japan than, let's say, England, where I come from, or places in the West, like America. Of course, I've been here half my life, as I say. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all one thing. It's all one thing. I'm saying the martial arts, you know, work, the Dao. It's all one thing, it's all the one, it's the truth. Nature, you know, yin yang, balance, respect your life, help yourself. That's what it's about. You know, you can't just talk about it. You can't just talk about your life like, oh yeah, I've got to start respecting myself more. No. Oh yeah, I'm all about this and I'm all about that. No. You can't be like that. You have to be true, you know. How can you be true? You need to know it. How do you know it? You need to feel it. How do you feel it? You need to breathe it. And then you live it. And you become experienced. And the circle goes on, you know, the flow. You should be... If you live in the way of the Tao, even from the basics, it will flow back into you. It will come back to you. It will come to you, see? You know what I'm saying? Positivity, right? So, positivity is coming from you, see what I'm saying? And it comes back to you. You see what I'm saying? It's like someone who's like gardening, you know, some farmer or someone, and he's taking care of his garden, yeah? So he always has more, whatever is growing, strawberries on it, yeah? Fruit and vegetables and all that, yeah? So that's what the Tao is. Right? You balance your yin and yang, your Tao, as Lao Tzu said. Lao Tzu Jing, I say, you be true in yourself. Live in a true way, true self-respect. If you live in those ways, principle in action, in expression, not to get people to see, but like you work, you exercise, and you benefit from the exercise. You sleep well, and you benefit from the sleep. You eat well, you benefit from the food. And drink well, you benefit from the drink. So you live in the way of the Tao. try exercising the way of the Dao. Look into all things honestly. You can't talk about martial arts without Dao. When you get Buddhist monks and stuff in the Shaolin temple, and they talk about like how, you know, training, right? They talk about like how it's just they can't imagine, you know, the training, the martial arts without their Buddhism, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's a similar thing, but the Tao is just the truth. That's what Lao was saying. The truth, right? So that's what I'm saying. The Tao is everything. That's what Lao was telling you. The Tao is the truth. Right, listen to me behind me. So it's like, it's just practice truth. Look at everything from two sides, to be fair, to know what you have here or what you don't have, and so what's good or bad by looking at the other side, see? And you will absolutely know then where you're at. Either you're on the right side or not. Like for you, you will know what is talking and what is listening. When it's time to step forward or you know, wait for a moment, you'll know. Your timing, your action, your benefits, everything will become much more clear. You become more wiser. It's like you're cleaning your glasses. You know, you become more clear. Okay? You become more focused without focusing. You see? You know what I'm saying? Thinking yet not dreaming, like Bruce Lee said, right? So there's a lot, when I'm talking about with this Kung Fu walking up and down, no one can imagine I'm walking up and down this road. What am I? Some Kung Fu fan, he's been watching a load of movies growing up. That's what they're going to say. Skinny boy, bullied in school. You're damn right, I was bullied in school. I say that's what got me, you know, as I say, kept it up. But the thing is, this is a mindset, see? It's not for tough people. It's not for people that have like an ego. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to say. It's not, I don't want to say it, but I have to say it. It's like, it's not for people. And it's like, see, I can't find the words, see? It's like, it's not even that. It's not even martial arts, it's everything. See, because it's saying everything's Kung Fu, right? So the Tao is everything. That's what I was just telling you. It's like every time you do something, see, for this reason, now you forget everything. You see the one, you forget the many, you forget everything. You see the many, you forget the one, right? It's like one is like zero, zero, one. So it comes to the same. The more you know, the less you know. So you spend your whole life trying to fight for something. You're trying to, you know what I mean? You're trying to like, that's the whole problem, you're trying. Whatever, like I said before, you're trying to win, but you're trying to prove something. Then you become a loser. Yeah. One day in the future, you're going to be successful. You always want to be there. You want to be here. It's always something else. You're not happy with your life. So you tell yourself you're dead. You know what I'm saying? People want to be everywhere. They go everywhere. They want to say everything. They want to do everything. And then nothing gets done. So the Tao, right, is teaching you do nothing. Not do nothing, be lazy, but it's telling you to peace, have peace, you know. So if your mind is in the way of nature, that's what the Tao is telling you, see, the Tao, it's telling you clearly, it's not a book, it's not me, Mr. Englishman, talking about the Chinese culture, you know? What Lao Tzu said, he's telling you, be true, be honest. Look, it's not some idea, like you, or because you want to win, or you want to prove something, or no, your heart is in your body, pumping blood around your body. Very noisy here, sorry. I don't know where they're going, but and you just breathe. I said, when you're sleeping, you hear me, when you're sleeping, you got to sleep well, right? You got to relax. You got to sleep well, yeah? So everything, when you're awake, you've got to be awake well, the best you can. Exercise, eat, you know? Live the life. Are you alive? Or your whole life is fighting, proving. I see so many fake people. Just got them showing. It's like, what is it for? See? They're looking for the meaning in their life, or maybe they give up, whatever it is. When it's for something, when you're looking at the target, see, the destination, you forget everything you're doing. It's too much, like Lao Tzu said, right, again, in English, he says, like, too many colours blind the eye, right? Too many, notes or sounds deafen the ear. Too many tastes or flavours, it dull the palate. So he said too much of anything. It's like that story, painting legs on a snake, you know. People are always doing too much, and so they do too less. So fast can be slow, slow can be fast, so big can be small, can be small. I'm talking shit, right? It's 2025, Richard, you're going to tell me 2025. And you've got your AI bloody, whatever the fuck, iPhone. What the hell? No. Right? I'm 42 years old, right? But and like I said before, right? And we can talk about any topic. We can talk about the moon. What I'm trying to say is to you is now, I can tell you a story about my life, right? Say, oh, my name's Doobie-Doobie-Doo. I lived in this city, whatever. You can talk about your life, what jobs you worked in. Oh, I was a successful CEO with a bloody hell toilet cleaner, right? Talk about the famous university. At the end of your life, how many happy memories have you? How many moments are you making now? You're living in the past memory, all the mistakes, all the bad things, or all the good things, whatever it is. But what is this meaning? What are you doing now? One day we're going to be old. I'm looking at my hair. I've got white hairs coming here now. I'm looking like my dad. You know, the thing is, how are you living? The truth, man. That's the most important thing. Yeah. And nature's the way, right? Again, you know what I'm saying? Listening without hearing, hearing without listening, hearing without listening, as I say. See? So what it basically is people look and they don't see. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? They look but they don't see. They see but they don't look. You practice what you study and study what you practice. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Every single thing you can look at. Every single thing you can look at and study from the Tao. You study the Tao, it's going to tell you. You've got two sides to everything, you can understand what's the best thing to do. And sometimes it's just accepting that. You find the balance in the centre, in the middle. That's what it is. You come to the Tao, you come to true nature, you find your centre, you find your balance. Because it's not about, if you have to find your balance, it means you're not in balance, right? If you define your life, it means you're not alive, right? Some rude motherfuckers. The winter. I asked these people, have you eaten? So we've gone on to a lot of topics there. I've been rambling and ranting all the way down the road because I've had a few people, I didn't show it on camera, but there was a few people nearby and they were listening. You could see that they were kind of puzzled by what I was talking about and they kind of maybe got some of it, I don't know. So sorry for rambling there all about the Tao and stuff, but I always bring that back into the conversation most times. I'll try and stop rambling too much on different videos, but most importantly, the martial arts is a deep journey, but that teaches you a lot about your life too. About preservation, knowing preservation of the self, respecting the self, learning how to control yourself so you don't end up in fighting situations. The best block is don't be there, the best defense is don't be there. That's what one of my teachers once said. So wisdom and knowledge, you know. Thanks for watching.